Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I am Luke, and this is my road to glory with Harrogate on Football Manager 2020. And you come back to us only losing one game so far this season, and we're still not in the playoffs. What the hell is that all about? Let's have a look to see what we've been getting up to. Last time out, you saw this, all the transfers, all the goodness, everything that was amazing you saw. And then we played Dover and drew 0-0. We followed that up by a draw against Barrow, 1-1. Then I've changed the tactic and the formation, and it's worked, kind of. Solihull, we beat them 1-0. Benny getting on the score sheet for the first time. I think, yes, he has. Then we lost 2-1 against Fylde, which was a bit of a poor game, to be honest with you. But then following that up, we had two good wins. Against Hereford, 3-0. Loco, Kevin Loco, the defender, getting 2 goals. Kit Elliott, the youngster we've brought in, getting himself a goal. Then we've had a game against Halifax where Benny got himself a hat-trick. Good old Benny. And then we just drew against Chelmsford. And that's poor. It really is. So it sticks us. By the way, today's games should be 2 winnable ones. Spennymoor and Stockport. Stockport's going to be a difficult one. Spennymoor, 24th. Should be an easy win. Should be an easy win. But we start in 8th place, but we're only like a point off the playoffs. It's early on still. It's fine. And this is the tactic we've been using. We've been doing the diamond with a fluid counter-attack. I'm going to do the fluid counter-attack eventually for the 3 at the back. I feel like it might work. So I'm going to try that. But this is the team that's going to be lining up today to face Spennymoor. We've got Stephen in goal. Johnson on the right. Loco. Chopping, I'm going to start in the middle. See if he works. See how well he does. I might just put him around that way. Don't know if that makes it a little bit better. Yes, it does. Then Cater on the left. We've got PJ, Moles and Lynch as our midfield 3. Patchin is going to start up front. In the last game, he was absolutely class. Benny, Ashley Seal is starting up top. Followed by the youngster, Edward, is it Leslie, Leashy? Whatever his name is. Edward, anyway. I want him to get a goal. He's 17 years of age. He hasn't scored a goal for us yet. He'll get one eventually this season if I keep playing him. But we're going to jump straight into this game. Hopefully we can come out a nice, easy victory, which would be good. And then we can just focus on 2 wins in this episode is what I'm planning for. If we do not get 2 wins in this episode, then something's gone wrong and the team has just gone shit. But it should be fine. We're favourites. Go out there. I'm really buzzing for this. I'm getting back into the swing of things again. I'm a bit behind with the recordings, bit behind with the editing and all that sort of stuff. So if I miss a day here and there on the old releases of videos, just bear with me. Still doing the backlog of this PC problem I had. But I'm happy that the saves are still going, which is good. Right, we're going to start off. We've got a corner. Goes in. Kelvin Loco has just scored. That's his 3rd goal of the season from a set piece. This angle's pretty crap when it comes to corners. A lovely header, though. And he's going to be an absolute star. And he's also our player. He's not even on loan. We're paying a lot of money for him, but he's our player. My worry at the minute, I've just seen Cole Johnson's fitness isn't that great. And I don't know if it was like that at the beginning of the game. Probably was, and I just didn't notice it. But it's fine. We're building it up now. Oh, Leslie's in. Oh, what a chance he had. It fell to him, I think, too nicely. And it was a good save from the keeper, maybe. Or maybe a miss. I don't think we got a highlight from a corner. So it was close. He will get a goal at some point. Right, goal kick to them. So it's their highlight. Hopefully we can just win the ball back. Just press them. There we go. Johnson, what a tackle that was. Beats his man. Still running. Passes it backwards. What are you doing, Johnson? Moles, back to Johnson again. Back to Moles to Patchin. To Lynch, shoots. Just wide. Why not, Lynch? Have a shot from there. Half time, I'm going to be forced to make a change. Unfortunately, Cole Johnson has picked up a bit of a knock. And he is the captain as well today. I'm happy. Keep it going. That's fine. Let's just take you off. Put Ben on. Another Ben. Ben Magnuson. Obviously, he's better. His better role, preferred role is as a wing back. But we don't need to change that yet. I'm probably going to try it in this episode. Just switch to the 3 at the back and just see how we get on. So considering these are bottom of the league, well, second to bottom, we're not doing that well against them. We could do with another goal, just make things a little bit more comfortable for us. Moles Lynch, Patchin, plays it out to Magnuson, gets the cross in. Ashley's there. Benny Ashley Seal gets his 5th goal of the season. Who's Lopez? Who is Lopez? And I'm still going to look to see if I can loan Lopez back, because he'd just be class if we could get him back. But Magnuson with the cross. Ashley Seal with a header. Lovely stuff. 2-0. Just in time for me to make some changes. And we're going to do this. Up you go. Up you go. And then I think PJ is going to come off. He's going to be the man to make the sacrifice. We've got Ben Beachy on the bench. He can just slot straight in the middle there. Job done. Again, look at that defence. It looks a lot stronger than it did last year. Wing-back wise, we're getting there. Nkate is slowly 2.5 star now at that role. A lot better than last year. But hopefully we don't concede a goal from kind of changing the formation. That's the problem. If we do concede a goal from changing the formation, I'm probably going to... Probably not. Shouldn't do it, maybe. I don't know. It's now 2-1. Surely that's not because of the change I've just made, right? Right? Comes from across and kind of Beachy's fault. He's just come on. Going to make one more change. I don't really need to make the change, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just having a look, see conditioning-wise. I kind of want to get John Stead on the bench, but I'm not going to. I'm going to bring on Tyler Garnett. Or Garrett. Garnett. I'm going to call him Garnett anyway. On the left-hand side there as a wing-back. Just going to bring him on, get him some game time, take off Nkate. Fitness-wise, not looking great. But it should be enough. Hopefully we'll just hold out. We have been a lot better team. We've had all the possession, all the shots. They've just had that one chance. Time is ticking away. And that should be hot. Full time, and it is. We do win 2-1. I say comfortably. It was comfortably, but it would have been better scoreline if we actually scored more of our shots that we had on target. But well done, lads. A nice victory. That's put us back into the playoffs, I think. Or we dropped that back down to 8th. No, we're in 5th place now. 15 points, which is good to see. So we've got one more game to go, and that is going to be against Stockport, who are in 10th place. So we'll get to that game in a second. So here we are then, against Stockport. And I've changed a couple of things around. I'd say Kit Elliott is starting up front for Lashley just because he's better. He's back fitness-wise. Evans is coming in for Patchin. I've dropped Patchin off the bench because I want to bring on Josh Kay just to get him a bit of game time as well. Because we've got a good squad now. A lot of youngsters, a lot of potential. So we've got to try and find game time in them all. So rotation is going to be key. The 3 midfielders are the same, Lynch, Moles and PJ. The back 4 is the same as well, and Stephen's still in goal. I was going to play Belshaw this season in goal because he looked better, but he picked up an injury, and he's not been the same since. So we're not going to do that. But I'm looking forward to seeing some of these other players play and see how we get on. So we're just going to start. Again, we're away from home, but I want a result. I really do. Now, sticking obviously to the diamond, does seem to be working. Hopefully it will just continue going. We've been on a good run lately. Keep it going. Only one loss this season so far. I want to be challenging to win this league. Just going to throw that out there. I want to win this league. Yes, we're 5 points off as things stand, but it's only 5 points. And you know how tight this league gets towards the end of the season. If we start winning a couple of games just on the trot and Dover and Chesterfield start dropping points, we'll be up there. So we just need to get a nice win today to secure ourselves into the playoffs a little bit more. And I think we should be good. Highlight. I was just about to take a sip of water as we have a highlight. Cater to PJ. To Moles. To Lynch. Lynch looking to find Kit. Doesn't get it. Stockport tries to counter but doesn't. We just keep the ball nicely. Passing it around. Moles picks the ball up to Johnson. Johnson passes it to Moles. Crosses in. Ashley Seal. To Joe Lynch. Gets his first goal for the club. First goal of the season. And that's just a lovely worked goal. It really was. Just passing it around. Johnson picks it up. Moles picks it in. Gets the cross in. They don't clear it. And then Benny boy passes it to Lynch. And that's a lovely finish from him. Here we go. They've got a throw in deep in our half. But we do capitalise. Now can we counter? Because that's what we're doing. Fluid counter. Benny loses out though, unfortunately. But Loco's there. Moles to Johnson. He's been class this season so far, Johnson has. Moles, back to Johnson. He's going to get the cross in. Can't find anyone. Ashley Seal picks the ball up, plays it to Lynch. Is he going to have another go again? No. PJ to Moles. Johnson, Moles, PJ. Look at his passing the ball around like fun here. PJ to Moles again. Finds Elliott. Elliott has the shot. Turns and shoots. But the defender's there to make a very good block. Half time, 1-0. Again, away from home, a 1-0 result so far is good. Johnson's doing all right. Again, we're going to have to look to maybe take him off. His conditioning is not great. He's not actually having a great game. I thought he was doing all right down that right-hand side. Obviously not. Right, I'm going to make the sub now. I'm going to take off Johnson. I'm going to bring on Magnuson. And then I've got to think. Lynch is tired. I don't really have many people that can play in the midfield roles. But Evans is having a... Oh, no, I've got... Lashley can do that. I'm thinking maybe... Okay, Elliott's not having a good game either. I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to swap. I'm going to take off Elliott and I'm going to bring on Lashley. It's attacking midfield role. We're not doing great. But I'm thinking I'm going to put Josh Kay there. Or may just drop him back a little bit. Just to try and shore up the midfield. And we concede a goal, which is not what we want to happen. So Kay's going to come on. He can play that position quite well. And I'm going to be daring. I'm going to go a bit more positive. I don't want us to lose this game. A draw isn't too bad. We're still staying in the playoffs, but it still puts us 5 points behind the top of the club. It just comes from a set piece that we can't really clear or defend, unfortunately. But hopefully we can go back on. We've not been the better team in this game, but Lashley's in, and what a lovely bit of play that was. That would have been awesome if that actually was a goal. But yeah, we've not been the best team. The first half we were. Second half, Stockport have come back into it. So I'm going to demand a little bit more. Put a bit of pressure on them. Go attacking in the last couple of minutes. Probably a bit too late, but we do have a highlight. PJ. Hopefully it's not them conceding. Cross comes in. There's no one really there, though. Moles. And Katie picks the ball up. Gets the cross. We go close. Hits the crossbar. I thought we may have done it, but 4 minutes to go. Well, actually, time's ticking away. Full time, 1-1. A good goal from Joe Lynch. A draw. A goal from them in the second half. Stats-wise, we didn't really have the possession in the second half. They just came at us a little bit. Maybe it needs to go a little bit more positive. I'm just going to say I'm happy. There's no point me having to go. We've only lost one game this season. We are in... Where are we? We're 6th place. So we're ahead of where we were at the beginning of the episode. We're 6th place. We're only 5 points behind Chesterfield. So anything can happen there. And it's just going well. The club vision, by the way, they are delighted with everything that's going on. C+, B-, 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 and A- for the squad. So I'm happy with that. The finances are slowly dipping, but we're well in our wage budget. £148,000 in the bank. Obviously, that was for the sale of Lopez. That really helped us out. We're not... I don't know where the money's going, though. Projection-wise, we're planning on losing £1 million. Have we just got... We haven't got any debts. Is it the wages? That I don't really know why is the money dropping. Probably is wages and not a lot of income. I don't really understand this sort of stuff. But that's pretty much where we're going to be back next. I actually don't know, to be honest with you. Are we bothered about the FA Cup fourth? In fact, yes. We're going to come back for the fourth round. The fourth FA Cup fourth round kind of qualifying round kind of thing, just to see if we can get into the first round of the FA Cup. We should do. We need to. They want us to do it. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. So, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Don't forget, subscribe if you're new. Leave a like, all that sort of stuff. Show me some love in the comments, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later on.